right, welcome back. Thanks for joining me again. So second video here. So last time I talked about one of the easiest ways to differentiate between program managers is to figure out what were the results. How's it been going? That's what I covered. We're at minus 3.2 average renewal on our stop loss premium and minus 2 on our claims trend, our claims, actual claims, not factors, but actual claims. So we have groups trending down. Our overall block of business is trending downward. So that's a big differentiator that you need to be asking about is how are your results? And if they're unwilling to share them, that tells you a story as well. Today I was going to cover really transparency is the main thing here, and going back to what I said last time about making decisions structurally that I thought other brokers would like because I was a broker. It just helped us to get to this place of saying, well, I think that all the brokers and the employers, but mainly the brokers, are going to want to know, how does this work? What's going on inside of here? And so if you can't figure out how it is that your client is going to get some money back out of the captive eventually at some point, then they're not transparent. It's just an opaque situation where you can't get a read on what's happening, which is, not far off of just working with a fully insured carrier or a fully insured stop loss carrier, getting a premium, buying a policy from them. So really the question is, how do I know how my group is going to get their money back? And if you can't look inside and see how the numbers play out, then what's the point of being in a captive? And the second thing it really is asking the program manager how it is that you get paid. So that's the other thing that kind of leads, it's part of the transparency piece, is like, are they willing to show you how much they actually make? If you can't look inside the finances of the whole thing and you don't know how much the program manager is making, then it's tied in there. And I bring that up simply because I do think we're still the only program manager that works off a fee. And so everybody knows what it is. The conflict, as all you brokers know, and the employers that are watching this, the conflict exists if the program manager is getting paid as a percentage of the premium. Their interest is in the premium going up. If and the employer wants the premium to go down. So there's a built-in conflict there. And I've seen some program managers actually kind of somewhat bragging about the fact that, if you take their total premium dollars and the amount of people they say that the amount of groups they say that they got, the average stop loss premium is like $520,000. We're at $285,000 per group because we're trying to always get it down, which is what the employer wants. And that's a major factor. And so, if the number one thing your employer is looking to do is to spend less money and you have a program manager that wants to increase the premium, that's a problem. So that's the transparency around the compensation. So always ask about, how is it that my group can get their money back? Can I see all that and watch it all happen? And secondly, how do you guys get paid? So I know that there's not a conflict here. So those are two key pieces that exist out there in the program management world. And now you know the difference.